All right, so we're going to talk about Savage and issues with this clutch adjustments. Of course, this is for the um, 2-speed. If you notice, there are two inputs here. First input right here is the one that actually does the adjusting for this arm. When it's in the Savage, you can actually test the tension by pushing this piece in this little divot right here. You see, you can roll it around and just push that, and that'll show you your spring rate. If you saw, I'll try to do it again so you can see that little arm should come out right there. That's what you're looking for your clutch to engage. Now, a lot of people have been having issues with the spring setting in these. I've seen take it out 4 times and then adjust from there. I've seen people say that they have to put it all the way to the bottom to get it to engage. I don't think it's quite how you guys are making it sound. And I'm going to tell you how I adjust mine. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to back it out. You can see the screw right there. So I've backed it out pretty much all the way. And in doing so, you can see that the arm just hangs. A lot of people make that mistake. They back it out too far, and then there's no tension on this, and it's just grabbing. So as soon as you take off, the car automatically goes into second gear. You miss first gear altogether, and you get no wheelies, no torque off the line because you're in the higher gear number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend it just how I have it right here. Try to get it to stay out. I'm at a weird angle, guys, because I want y'all to see this. So I'm going to try to see if I can do it at this angle. So we're going to get it out, and we're just going to let it hang. And then I'm going to go all the way until it moves in. Because what I'm doing here is I'm setting a starting point. Still not moving, and I'm like maybe a good 2 turns in, still not moving. There it goes. All right, so you see it starting to go in now. I'm hitting a point of resistance. So I'm just going to go until it collapses. Sorry about the focus. I'm definitely at a weird angle here. All right, so it's fully in. So now I'm at a starting point. See, it still engages, but it's way loose, meaning that the truck will go into gear pretty much as soon as you hit it, because there's no tension right here. So what I'm going to do now, and I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's just below that little lip. They tell you in the instructions, you do 1 turn past a mark, which is that little lip right there. So far, so good. All right, I'm going to test my tension one more time. Yeah, see, that's way too loose. I can very easily get that clutch to pop out. So now that we have a starting point, let's see how many turns I can get. And it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bottom this out and see how many turns. And this tool, it has 2 sides right there where it says MP. So every time we see 2, that'll be a full rotation. All right, so let's get in there. So I'm going to go in there, and that's not a good starting point because I want to start where this is up so we can see it. All right, so here we go. So we're going to go full bottom, starting from the up point. That's 1 full rotation. That's 2 full rotations. That's 3 full rotations. That's 4 full rotations. Well, that makes it full rotation. And that's 5 full rotations. And that's 6. All right, so about 6 1/4, I actually bottomed out. So Right now, we got about 6.5 turns from bottom. I'm sorry, 6.25. So when you're at the bottom, go a quarter of a turn and then back out 6 more turns, and you should be at a starting point. Now, we're going to check the tension on this. All right, so it's got good tension, really springs back. I can feel it when I press in. But here's the problem. You're going to be at a very high RPM for this thing to engage right now. So to keep it easy, I don't worry about the quarter turn, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it out 3 turns. All right, so we'll go here. We'll start at the beginning. So I'm backing out 3. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3 turns. So what I just did, guys, was I set right in the middle point of my tension. So will it engage? Absolutely, it will engage now. Will it take a high RPM to get there? Not so much. It might engage a little soon, but this is where the fine tuning comes in once you're running. But what I know now is I will definitely get first gear. And once I get first gear and it goes into second, then I can make my adjustments. So I know I'm at the center, which means I can only go max roughly 3 turns in or 3 turns out. So once I start to adjust, I'll base it off of the turns. This is a good starting point for anyone who has a Savage and has trouble getting that thing to shift right. I just wanted to put this out there so everybody could see it. Now I'm just going to rebuild it and put it back together, and there's no question I'll have a shift point. So do me a favor, guys. Enjoy your RC.